There you go. He did it. The machine is on. He's in the zone. All right. Welcome back to episode number 4 of the Barbershop Boxing Blog with me, your host, John Lancaster from J. Lancaster Photos and Mayan Films, and my co-host,
Angel Guerrero, the owner of A.E. Diamond Cuts, located in Brooklyn, New York, in the Park Slope area.
All right, today we're gonna go over the Sergio Martinez fight with Barker and Pacquiao Marquez 3, and if we have enough time, we're gonna sneak in a little bit about Miguel Cotto and Margarito. It's so much. Boxing is back on. Boxing is alive and here to stay, as it seems. So the Sergio Martinez fight, I saw it. I wasn't, too impressed with what happened. Thank God it wasn't on the pay-per-view. If it was, I didn't pay for it anyway. I'm sorry.
You paid for it after the fact.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you gotta understand that Sergio Martinez, he fought a great fight, but he also fought a great fighter and opponent. His opponent, Parker, his name is Barker. Yeah, you have to understand, when a guy comes up to fight a champion, he has nothing to lose, everything to gain. So at the end of the day, Barker, whatever his name is, had a perfect defense. We saw the weakness of Sergio Martinez because Barker,
right?
Like I said, he had a tremendous defense. That was a key to beat Sergio Martinez. If he would have kept that up and kept jabbing, I think he would have took the fight.
I think, well, toward the end of the fight, he stopped his punch output. It kind of like died down. Before he would keep his defense up. His elbows tightly tucked.
He had a tight defense.
He would return fire after, and Sergio Martinez kept his hands down. And I think we're basing Sergio Martinez's greatness off of that big knockout over Paul Williams. I mean, we give him credit for the first fight where he fought Paul Williams, which I honestly think the way I scored the fight of Paul Williams, Sergio Martinez won, I gave it to Martinez. I think
it was a back and forth thing. He was a smaller guy, actually,
right.
But
and he took it to Paul Williams, which everybody said was the most feared guy in boxing after Margarito was taken off of the throne. But that second fight with Paul Williams, I noticed after the Barker fight, I looked back at Paul Williams and Sergio Martinez too. The reason these guys went at it like that, they don't keep their guards up.
Not only that, they already had a feeling of each other's style. When you fight somebody once, you don't know what to expect, but the second time around, you're gonna know more or less to adjust to that fighter. Vice versa with the other fighter. But with this guy, he didn't know from hole to wall. He didn't know how good this guy's defense was.
Right.
So you gotta understand, Barker had a lot to gain. So he's gonna train his ass off in training camp. He's gonna try to look so impressive. But like I said, if he would have kept it up, he would have won. He would have won the fight. He actually bust up Sergio Martinez's nose.
Yeah, pretty good.
Sergio Martinez couldn't find a way how to defeat this guy.
Right.
And the way he won was because Barker gave up. Right. He was taking too much beating to the face and to the body.
It surprised me.
And took his defense over.
When he fell over, it surprised me. But now imagine if Paul Williams would have kept his defense like that. Now Paul Williams had the power to put Sergio Martinez on the canvas, but Barker, it didn't seem that he had the firepower. But now what you say?
I think he had the firepower. I think he was just more try to built his the way he wanted to fight, his way of being a fighter.
Right.
He couldn't fight Sergio Martinez the way he really wanted to fight him, but after maybe the 5th round, he started figuring out how to defeat Sergio. He kept on with the jabs, kind of putting the pressure, and actually I think hurt Sergio Martinez with an uppercut. And that's what I think bust his nose, and he couldn't stop bleeding. But if he would have kept that stamina, that game plan he had going, I think he would have actually came with the victory at the end.
I think a lot of other boxers that was thinking of fighting Sergio Martinez paid very close attention to that fight and see somewhat of a blueprint. Because you see, when he fights a fighter that just wants to slug it out like Paul Williams, it's a gamble. He got touched on the jaw when he dropped
this guy was a little bit bigger than Sergio Martinez, so it's not like he wasn't like a small guy or his height.
Right.
This guy was actually a little bit bigger than him. And Sergio Martinez, that's his weight class. He fills that weight class up, but the height of that weight class is maybe an inch or two taller. So you're gonna have to face other fighters that size, and he's gonna always be the smaller man in that division.
Right.
Even though he's still full in that division,
right,
he'll be perfect at 154, and he'll be, yeah, he'll demonstrate.
You think he could clear that
division up? He'll look good at 154. 160, he's gonna have a little problem with taller people, right. But he's not gonna look impressive as he was at 154.
Well, he was offered a challenge by Bernard Hopkins, but they want Sergio to come up to 168. And I don't
can't see Sergio going up that class because he doesn't look too small. And
his team already said no. So
I want to take that fight. I was his corner. I want to take that fight. It's too big of a class for him. It's not because he had the skills and everything, but he don't have the frame. He don't have the body frame of a 165, 167 fighter. It's too big for him.
Yeah, he said he's gonna accept Margarito's challenge. Margarito said if he gets through Cotto, then they are gonna mix it up.
I think he'll beat Margarito because Margarito. I mean, in which class? In 154?
I think Margarito would have to move up. Yeah.
Margarito's in at 154 already.
No, Margarito now he's gonna fight Miguel Cotto
at 154.
At 154. Good luck, Cotto. I'm saying this early.
Cotto been in that division at
154.
Yes, Cotto been in the division for the last 3 fights. After Pacquiao, he been at 154. He took the belt off for Yuri Campos. Yuri boy.
Where have I been? Excuse me, boxing world. Sorry.
Yeah, but he been in this division over. He fought. I think
154.
He fought already like twice.
Well,
twice or 3 times.
I don't think
the belt once. I think twice. But if he fights Margarito at 154, I think Sergio would destroy Margarito because, like I said, Margarito is a forward fighter, and he don't move. Sergio's gonna run laps around him.
He's similar to Pacquiao. When Pacquiao fought Margarito, the thing that
now you're talking about
Margarito,
Pacquiao and Sergio Martinez. There's 2 different fighters. Styles make fight.
Right, understood. But hold on, check this out. When Pacquiao fought Margarito, Pacquiao was given Margarito angle after angle after angle to deal with. So, and
Sergio Martinez was a smaller man.
Right, Sergio Martinez does that anyway, though. I mean, well, he didn't do it with this Barker fight.
That's his style of fighting. That's the way he fights. So he has to. That's his style of fighting. He ain't gonna change his style for anyone. Right. But if you fight Margarito, that'll be a perfect match for Sergio because styles make fights. Margarito stays still, Sergio go around him and pick his shots, and he's gonna find open shots, and he's gonna destroy Margarito in that class.
I think Margarito has a tough time ahead of him.
I think he'll destroy. He'll destroy Cotto too in that division.
Cotto,
he
actually said, and this was posted on BoxingScene.com. Sergio Martinez said, Cotto, if you would like to fight me, I will give you my purse, win or lose. He said, I will give you my entire purse. I will give you everything I win. If I lose, I'll give it to you. If I win, I'll give it to you. That's what the offer he gave to Miguel Cotto.
And
that's
I see
a statement.
At that time, he probably wanted to get recognition. And,
no, he said. I mean, this was recently posted on Boxing Scene. I mean, I think he's still chasing a big name. Paul Williams was a big name, but amongst boxing fans.
He knows that he's not gonna get the fight he really wants. This is why he don't say anyone's name, like Floyd or Pacquiao, because their corner is not ignorant enough to step up to 154 to fight a true 154 fighter.
Right, it's like entering the sweepstakes. You're not just gonna get right to Floyd or Pacquiao, right?
Lion's cage, trust me. And
he's a credible opponent, Sergio Martinez.
Sergio Martinez, at the end of the day, we saw his weakness, and he couldn't figure it out how to beat this guy until he started picking shots at the end of like 6th, 7th round.
Right.
And I thought this guy wasn't going down. The way he went down, I was like,
surprised me,
honestly. But
it caught me off guard.
He looked at not like Sergio Martinez.
Right. Well, we've grown to know of him.